You are my most trusted soldiers. We can't defeat the enemy alone. We'll need the help of old friends and old enemies. We can't win through force of arms. Deception, stealth, and misdirection will help us stay alive. We will use any means necessary to defeat this enemy. Always remember, victory is life.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
They found us! Get up! Run! Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position. Victory is life. Our guard unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours.
More escapees ahead. They have yet to detect our presence. I recommend we keep it that way.
Excellent. Now you can make a surprise assault.
Nothing useful in here. We should keep moving.
They're gone. Keep moving. An additional dose of Ketracel White provides a temporary boost.
Boss, we got incoming. That shuttle ready yet?
Personal shield losing power.
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way. Stop them. I have seen enough. Computer, end program. Remember, victory is life.
Your leadership skills are sound. I am Iko Ixtan, and I would be honored to follow you in battle. I offer my service to your unit.
You fight well. I see now why the Honored Elder chose you for this duty. I am Rem Taral. It would be good to serve under your command. I offer my services to you and your unit.
A well-executed operation. You showed initiative and inspired others to follow your lead and achieve success. Your promotion to first is all but assured. All that remains is confirmation from the Vorta commander. I will take you to him now. Follow me. Take this turbo lift to the bridge. You are to speak to the Vorta known as Wayun. He awaits you there, along with his adjutant, Loris, and a founder. I trust you appreciate the need to report to the lead Vorta as soon as possible. He is not the only one evaluating you.
Prepare the fleet. We need to reach the Bejor system as soon as possible.
Of course, Founder. We'll be ready for transit within the hour. Welcome. Honored Elder Dukan Rex speaks quite highly of you. And after evaluating your latest performance, I can see the praise is well earned. I'm pleased to inform you that the Founders have chosen to bestow the rank of First upon you. May you continue to serve them well. I would expect no less. One more thing. The Founders, in their wisdom, have also granted you the right to report directly to them when necessary. To speak to your gods is quite an honor. Unexpected, perhaps, but we live in most unusual times. The Founders will contact you when they have need of your skills. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare yourself, your unit, and your ship for service. Speak with my adjutant, Loris 4. She'll help you prepare for the challenges ahead in the Alpha Quadrant. Remember, victory is life.
Greetings, and congratulations on your promotion. I am Loris 4. I will help you maximize your efforts to bring glory to the Founders. Head to the requisitions room across the hall. Someone will assist you. While you're there, you may also wish to acquire a different vessel or switch the ship you'll command. Each ship requires certain bridge officers to function efficiently. Be certain you have the officers you need before heading out. Report to Wayun when you are ready to depart. He will distribute the Ketracel White for your unit at that time. Exit the way you came in. Turn right, then head left and enter requisitions.
Are you prepared for combat? The Founder has ordered the fleet to battle stations. We will depart as soon as you are ready. Can you vouch for the loyalty of your men? Then receive this reward from the Founders. May it keep you strong. We're detecting a number of derelict vessels ahead on sensors. It looks like they ran afoul of some Idran swarmers. How unfortunate. I believe this will be a teachable moment for our newly promoted First. Loris?
I agree, of course. First, I'd like you to move ahead of the fleet and eliminate the swarmers. Take out the derelict vessels as well. They'll attract more vermin otherwise.
All ships, prepare for transit to the Alpha Quadrant. Is your vessel ready for the journey after your encounter with the Swarmers?
As of this moment, we are all dead. We go into battle to reclaim our lives. This we do gladly, for we are Jemadar. Remember, victory is life.
I have a task I'd like you to handle personally. There's a Zen Kefi battle station in this sector. It's heavily damaged and in danger of being destroyed in combat. I need you to extract a high-value target from it before that happens. The fleet will clear a path for you to the station. You will then beam down with an away team and escort Zen Kefi Admiral Zen Tarak to safety. Understood?
Kane still had to deal. Battle is complicated.
I will make our intentions clear to the Alliance before they open fire on us.
What? The Dominion is on our side?
We've entered transporter range to the station first. Is your away team ready? Our sensors have detected the Admiral. He is on the station's upper level in the command area. I recommend haste. The Herc are likely to overrun the station, and soon. Find the Admiral and get him to safety. I'll update you once that happens.
Hadar, here? If you come to help, you will be welcomed. If not, today is a good day to die. For you. The Zenkethi? He's caused enough trouble for one day. Take him away if you wish. Feel free to crush any Herc you should find, too. There's plenty to go around.
Not the liberators I was expecting, to be certain. But I will not refuse your aid. You are here to rescue me, yes? If not, I would like to die on my feet in combat. Very well. I have a warp-capable shuttle on this station near the escape pods. I'll give you access to that section. Take me to it.
Level secure. We're needed elsewhere. Fight well.
Well done, soldier. I can make it from here. My shuttle is just beyond this door. What is your saying? Ah, yes. Victory is life.
I see you've taken the Admiral out of harm's way. I expected nothing less from one of our finest. I have a new task for you first. Make your way to the torpedo bay and set one of the torpedoes there to detonate. That will take care of all the Herc on board quite nicely.
Jem'Hadar, huh? This day just gets more and more interesting. If you're here for a fight, you'll get one. But with all this proto-matter around us, it might be brief. Fantastic. If you're not here to fight, I'm gonna assume you're here to help. We were about to disarm all these beauties. I'm sure you noticed this place is a little unstable. No one's thrilled with the idea of all this proto-matter exploding. Want to give us a hand? Right. And you figured a room full of proto-matter would be the best way to make it go boom? Wonderful. Look, let's compromise. We'll neutralize the proto-matter in all but one of these torpedoes, which you'll set to detonate. Everyone's happy. My team needs 3 minutes to get it done. You okay with this plan?
Ah, the renowned Starfleet efficiency. 3 minutes is an acceptable time frame. Let the good commander know we are agreeable to his terms. And first, don't tarry once the demolition task is complete. We require your skills in combat over Bejor.
One stack down. Keep up the good work. halfway done. Keep doing what you do best. Keep them off us! Proto matter's done, but the explosives are still intact! All right. Proto matter is out of commission. We're good to go here. You want to push the big red button, or shall I? Nice work. It's been interesting, fighting with Jem'Hadar instead of the other way around. Well, Command wants us somewhere else, so adios! Try not to get shot, yeah?
Time is a factor here, First. We have need of you back in space. Are you prepared to leave the station? You've done well, First. I believe we are going to work together quite nicely, all for the glory of the Founders, of course. Our main task lies ahead. Simply put, we must save the Alliance forces in this sector from the Herc. I trust you're up for the challenge?
Target the Herc forces and fire!
Mayday! We're barely holding on here. Can anyone help?
A Starfleet vessel is in trouble. Assist it.
Vessel. Thank you for your assistance. We picked up an incoming Herc dreadnought. Stop that!
A Herc force is coming your way. I will assist you.
Another well-fought victory, First. You continue to impress. And the Founders want you to serve alongside the Alliance as part of their defensive forces. There are two viable factions to consider: the Federation and the Klingon Empire. It's indulgent, I know, but I think the final choice should be yours. Who shall it be?
Interesting choice. I think you'll fit in well there, eventually. It might take some time to get used to the way they operate, but I believe you're ready for the challenge.
This meeting is classified. You are one of a special breed, chosen by the Founders for great things. To that end, we will supply you with special gear and training. Use this transponder to directly contact us on a secured channel. I expect regular reports, especially regarding unusual developments. And do remember, victory is life.
You are now a Gamma recruit. You have a unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore to you and your teammates.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. I'm not surprised. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options. If you'll excuse me.
have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe. Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor. With the war over, it's time for us to rebuild, to take stock of our situation, and to return to our roots as explorers. We've recently noticed that a star in an unexplored system near Ferenginar has become unstable. There's nothing to indicate any change to its stellar life cycle, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to chart the system, investigate the star, and improve our understanding of what's happening. I want you to head up this investigation. Find out why this star is suddenly dying, and make sure it isn't going to be a threat to any nearby worlds or systems. We've been in regular contact with the Lucari, and they've recently unveiled a new starship designed for space exploration. They're eager to head out into the unknown, and they've asked us to give them a hand. Starfleet has decided to send you to assist them in their first voyage beyond their home system. This is an exciting time for the Lucari. Watch over them and help them to see the value of space exploration, and let them make discoveries and follow their sense of wonder. Just don't let them get in over their heads. Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. We have a large number of operations going on in various parts of the galaxy, and we're constantly in need of ships and crew to work in these joint efforts. We've learned of a remote system where elements of the old Romulan Star Empire are trying to take over an asteroid mining facility. Nobody wants to see that happen, so there's a joint operation underway to stop them. Sign on to the Task Force operation for the Romulan Imperial Minefield and see if you can lend a hand. Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
We've detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
The treacherous Ja'ula has requested to speak before the High Council on Kronos. A little-used Klingon law has restored her house, temporarily. And as matriarch of her house, she has the right to speak before the Council if she wishes. Whether she leaves the Great Hall alive or in chains remains to be seen. She has much to answer for. As part of the task force assigned to deal with Ja'ula, I have requested your presence during this meeting. Should the barbarian make a nuisance of herself, I expect you to do what must be done. Serve the Empire well.
Glory to the Founders and the Dominion we serve. Your new assignment is unusual, to say the least. It seems Starfleet has a very important prisoner in custody at one of their research facilities. Furthermore, the prisoner refuses to speak to anyone. Except you. How intriguing. Report to the research facility and assist Starfleet intelligence with their investigation. I am quite eager to learn what this prisoner will only speak about to a Jem'Hadar warrior. Remember, knowledge is power. And as always, victory is life. Victory is life. Glory to the Founders and the Dominion we all serve. I have a new assignment for you. Alliance researchers have created another one of their clever tactical simulations, and they have humbly requested our participation in their initial studies. The Founders have graciously offered your services. The simulation will place you into a historically significant event during the Federation-Klingon War. The Klingon warrior, Ja'ula, and her agents played a significant role in this event. You'll be gaining more experience and understanding of her tactics, I'm sure. The Founders expect your best efforts in this endeavor. Even in the case of a simulation, victory is life. Victory is life. I bring you greetings from the Founders, and some unsettling news. A Starfleet research station in the Sol system was attacked by the Terran Empire. Some believe this to be the precursor to a wide-scale invasion. As you know, Terrans are particularly xenophobic, often to the point of genocide. If the Terrans were brave enough to strike at the very heart of the Federation, they may have similar plans for the Dominion as well. Starfleet has assigned Admiral Janeway to lead the relief operations, and I want you to join her. Be vigilant. If the Terrans are on the path to galactic war, the Founders will want to know about it. And if the Terrans attack, remember, victory is life. Victory is life.
This is Lieutenant Commander Kyla Van Zyl in the shuttle Tereshkova. I'm on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hobus system when I picked up some odd energy readings. I took a detour to investigate. You can't be too careful where Hobus is concerned. But I could use some help, and command reports your ship might be available. Please rendezvous with me at these coordinates. Thank you for your assistance. I'll be waiting for your arrival. This is Lieutenant Commander Kyla Van Zyl in the
I am the leader of a Vulcan research team studying the unique ecology of the planet Pavo. While on personal leave, I have learned that the team has not responded to routine communications. This is a matter of concern. Starfleet has informed me that an ion storm is active in the Pavo system. Logic suggests that the storm is blocking communications. However, storms of that magnitude can have other effects, some of a deleterious nature. As a precaution, the Alliance has asked me to accompany your vessel to the Pavo system. We are to determine the status of the research team and offer assistance if necessary. I am prepared to leave at your earliest convenience.
Hello! Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway. I am a Trill. Some among my people are lucky enough to be joined with a symbiotic life form. We share our bodies with them, and in return they share lifetimes of knowledge and memories with us. I am Khan's 7th host, and most of us have been scientists. My predecessor, Lenara Khan, was working to create artificial wormholes. I studied the effects of supernova. Goodbye. In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light-years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives. The thing is, an M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but the Romulans should have had decades to prepare for the wave's arrival. As it was, they only had hours. Goodbye. Ambassador Spock attempted to organize an evacuation, but the Romulan Senate refused. I guess they thought they had more time. That was a horrible time. Ambassador Spock had a plan to stop the wave, but after the destruction, a Romulan named Nero blamed him. Nero had a ship of awesome power. We still don't know everything about the Narada, but we think the Romulans used Borg technology to create it. Nero destroyed dozens of our ships, and even attacked a Klingon fleet led by General Worf. I hear Worf barely survived. Ultimately, Nero confronted Spock in the Hobus system. Spock managed to use red matter to create an artificial singularity to contain the worst of the supernova's blast, but both he and Nero were lost. Goodbye. In a word, troubled. Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire, and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high. The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly. Even more troubling are reports concerning Taurus, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores. Goodbye. Packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hobus system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery. Goodbye.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Thank you for the pickup. I'm Tenora Zuval. Let's get started. My preliminary observations show some kind of unknown stellar problem. This unexplored system near Ferenginar is undergoing solar death. Basically, it's as if the star is going out suddenly, but there's no good reason why. We need to get close enough to take some readings and see what we can figure out.
You have earned renown for your deeds, and our galaxy is in great need of skilled warriors, diplomats, and scientists. I am in charge of joint task forces responsible for protecting the galaxy from threats like the Borg. Our unified team, the Omega Force, includes members of all species and all governments who have what it takes to stand in the way of galactic destruction and say, resistance is inevitable. We are the thin line that separates the Empire from ruination. It is our job to take on the most impossible tasks and make them possible. Special task forces aren't for everyone, but the rewards for those who can complete them are worth the effort. From what I hear, you and your ship are more than up to the task. Completing my missions won't be easy, but I and my officers will do all I can to help you. You will earn the finest weapons and armor that the Alpha Quadrant has to offer. You will be able to outfit your ship with equipment that will make you the envy of your fellow officers. Even special personnel or resources will be available to you. Good luck. You're going to need it. Do you have any questions? When the Borg reappeared, it became clear that this was a threat that would require a unified response to defeat. The Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war, but their disagreements would become meaningless if the Borg assimilated them both. I knew something had to be done. With the approval of Starfleet Command, I went to the Klingon High Council to request help fighting the Borg. They rejected me. But the Chancellor had the vision to see that I was not trying to end a war. I was trying to fight a more important one. With Starfleet's Makos and the help of the Honor Guard, we have a chance to stop the Borg before they reach our core worlds. However, we needed a structure to coordinate the campaign against the Collective. One that isn't run by Starfleet or the Klingon Defense Force. Omega Force is that organization. Our only war is against the Collective, the Iconians, or anyone else who poses a danger to the Quadrant as a whole. I lead Omega Force. I report directly to the Klingon Chancellor and the President of the Federation. We coordinate with Starfleet and the KDF, but are controlled by neither. Together, we will save both our empires. Do you have any questions? Military Assault Command Operations is a group of high-ranking Starfleet officers detached for special tasks to deal with major threats to the Federation. The Borg, the Undine, perhaps the Iconians. Only time will tell. From what I understand, the first Mako were used by Earth in the days before the Federation, while there have always been assault troops attached to Starfleet, such as the officers who served with distinction on AR-558 during the Dominion War. For most of Starfleet's existence, the mission of exploration has taken precedence. Exploration is still Starfleet's primary function. We are here for when that exploration brings us into contact with a challenge that diplomacy cannot answer. Do you have any questions? The Honor Guard are high-ranking KDF officers commissioned by the Chancellor to defend the Empire against the most dire of threats. The Borg, the Undine, perhaps the Iconians. Only time will tell. Every member of the Honor Guard is a hero of the Empire. These mighty warriors will stand against anything the universe has to offer and be undefeated. I am honored to fight at their side. Do you have any questions?
Borg have been located in the Beta Quadrant. A fleet has already begun massing. The Klingon Defense Force also has a fleet in the area, and we have agreed to share the system for the defense of the Alpha Quadrant. Report immediately to 4 of 10. She is a liberated Borg stationed on the USS Victory, who has been providing us with strategic information for the fight against the Collective. The transwarp conduit to Gamma Orionis is in the Beta Quadrant.
It's nothing short of a miracle that Chief Rowe hasn't locked Quark away for good by now. He's lucky I'm not still the station constable. he'd be in Facility 4042 instead of loafing around on that moon he swindled from someone. It was a title given to me when I was Chief of Security here. Archaic, but often fitting, considering what I had to deal with at times. I understand the tradition has continued despite Constable Rowe's protests. She'll learn to live with it just as I did. I don't have anything for you at the moment. It's nothing short of a miracle the Chief... It was a